Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, huge mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your nearest Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. With Hawaii's indoor mask mandate scheduled to sunset on March 25th, some parents are concerned about rising health risks and mask shaming at the state's public schools. Indoor masking is still required at Hawaii's 257 public schools, but the Department of Education is anticipated to eventually drop the requirement. Mercy is a mother of an 8-year with asthma. Her daughter has been bullied by schoolmates for continuing to wear a mask after the DOE made outdoor masking optional on March 9th. Mercy also worries that her daughter will be at a higher risk of catching the coronavirus when around students who are unmasked indoors. Other parents are eager to see the indoor masking rule end in schools and cite the supposed disruption masks cause to the learning process. Those in favor of keeping the masking rules in place want a longer lead time and more supportive messaging if and when the requirement is dropped. The school outdoor mask requirement will be dropped with 1 day's notice. The DOE has not announced an end date for indoor masking. State lawmakers are discussing proposals that crack down on thefts of catalytic converters. Over the past few years, thieves have increasingly targeted the car part, which contains small amounts of precious metals. The thefts are costly for vehicle owners and insurance companies, with repairs ranging between $1,000 to $3,000. Two bills in the State House and Senate would require anyone selling a catalytic converter to provide a receipt as proof of ownership. Buyers would be required to keep a record of the exchange for up to 2 years after purchase. Other stipulations would apply, like licensing and a provision that requires buyers to inform the police when a seller is unable to produce proof of ownership. In 2021, the Honolulu Police Department recorded about 2,270 catalytic converter thefts and 23 arrests. A Honolulu police officer suffered a concussion after a man allegedly kicked him in the head during an arrest in Kailua. Police said officers responded to a call about an argument between a woman and her boyfriend at the 700 block of Kihapai Place Tuesday night. The 29-year-old man was belligerent and had damaged a vehicle, police said. While officers were placing the subject under arrest, police said the man kicked an officer in the head. Another officer sustained an injury to his elbow. The man was taken to a nearby police station where he allegedly damaged the cell he was placed into. Police said the officer who sustained a concussion was treated at a hospital for his injury. Influential Hawaii lawmakers want to make historic investment in a state program that helps finance private development of low-income rental housing. Members of the Senate Ways and Means Committee have proposed giving $300 million to the Rental Housing Revolving Fund of the Hawaii Housing Finance and Development Corp. The agency has received $25 million to $50 million appropriations from the legislature in the past and a record $200 million in 2018. The proposed contribution would help finance construction of 1,938 new affordable rental homes and rehabilitation of 800 existing rentals. Last year, the Hawaii Housing Finance and Development Corp awarded $83 million from the fund to help finance 512 homes. The Senate bill being used as a vehicle for the $300 million investment is now headed for consideration in the House. Local actor Kimi Balmilero has joined the cast of comedian Joe Coy's sitcom. Balmilero will play Geraldine, the flamboyant sister of Coy's character Joe, in the show Joseph, according to Deadline. Coy plays a recently divorced Filipino-American nurse who is attempting to navigate dating, fatherhood, and a very Filipino mother who loves to help. Balmilero is a Castle High School graduate who starred as Dr. Noelani Kuha on the CBS shows Hawaii Five-0 and Magnum PI. She was a regular on the children's variety show High Five, which aired on TLC and Discovery Kids from 2003 to 2006, and recently made an appearance on Doogie Kamealoha MD. Balmilero also performed with the original Broadway cast of Mamma Mia and the touring company of Miss Saigon. ABC reportedly ordered a pilot for Joseph and will pick up the series if it does well. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.